All right. It is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020 at 10:31 p.m. All right, guys. So this video is about super soldiers. All right. So I came across this story. France to start research into enhanced soldiers. And earlier I made a video about China. But let's recap this. It says France to start research into enhanced soldiers. The French armed forces have been given the go-ahead to start research on developing enhanced soldiers. A report laid out conditions under which work on implants and other technologies designed to improve battlefield performance should be carried out in the future. The report stresses that other nations are exploring such possibilities and that France must keep up. Defense Minister Florence Parly has emphasized the need to look ahead. In a speech last week, she said France had no immediate plans to develop an invasive technology for soldiers, but we must face the facts, she added. Not everyone shares our scruples, and we must be prepared for whatever the future holds. She said ways to maintain our operational superiority without turning our backs on our values must be explored. The details of the report of the Military Ethics Committee was released on Tuesday. Human beings have long sought ways to increase their physical or cognitive abilities in order to fight wars, it warned. Possible advances could ultimately lead to capacity enhancements being introduced into soldiers' bodies. The report mentioned on implants that could improve cerebral capacity or help soldiers tell enemies from allies. These could also allow commanders to locate them or read their vital signs from a distance. So, this is pretty intense for the French. Let's take a look at what China has. It says, Army of the Biologically Enhanced Super Soldiers. China is using gene editing to make the military stronger and more powerful. Director of the National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe, has warned. It says National Intelligence Director John Ratcliffe has said that China is creating a new generation of super soldiers using gene editing to make them stronger and more powerful. Speaking on the interview of Fox Today, he said that the Chinese Communist Party's military expansion has been so aggressive that they are now engaging in human testing to create a biologically enhanced army. Clarifying comments he made in an op-ed published on Thursday in the Wall Street Journal, he said the aim is to dominate militarily, technologically, and economically. On the military front, they have already achieved having the largest navy in any country in the world. The People's Republic of China has a military of 2 million. Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe said the Chinese Communist Party expansion has been so aggressive that they are engaging in gene editing to make the soldiers stronger and more powerful. So, listening to the two countries, France has a thought more of being more ethical and try to not be as, inventive or, into the genetics and messing around with soldiers that much. China has a more aggressive stance. Let's take a look at the United States. It says U.S. spending millions on creating telepathic super soldiers that can communicate using their thoughts. The U.S. Army is said to be spending millions on neuroscience that could lead to telepathic soldiers. The goal is to build a system that would allow soldiers to communicate via their brain signals. And here we have a picture that says telepathic soldiers. A soldier wears a headset that picks up behavioral brain signals that connects to a computer device in their pocket. A small computer decodes the brain signals and sends an interpretation to the computer of a soldier nearby. Their computer relays the other soldiers' brain signals to them via their headset, and two soldiers have communicated telepathically. According to CSRNet, the U.S. Army will spend $6.25 million on the project over 5 years. The plans could change warfare forever. The Army Research Office, ARO, is said to be leading the project. However, even in 5 years' time, it is likely the military will be far off creating such futuristic tech. So far, ARO neuroscientists have reportedly been able to decode and put back together behavioral signals from the brain. They focus on monkeys for their research. For the recent research, ARO program manager Hamid Karim told the news outlet, "We're here. Here, we're not only measuring signals, but we're interpreting them. The next stage is to try and decode other types of brain signals. They can create a computer that can interpret thoughts just by picking up on signals." Krim told C4 "You can read anything you want. Doesn't mean that you understand it. The next step after that is to be able to understand it. At the end of the day, this is the original intent mainly, to have the computer actually being in a full duplex communication mode with the brain. The tech could help soldiers plan their next move while remaining completely silent. It could also pick up on stress and fatigue signals before the person even realizes they're getting tired. Krim said, "In a theater, you can have two people talking to each other without even whispering a word. So you and I are out there in the theater, and we have to talk about something that we're confronting. I basically talk to the computer. Your computer can be in your pocket. It can be in your mobile phone or whatever, and that computer talks to your teammate's computer. And then his or her computer is going to talk to your teammate." And that's, there's more. It says, other news, SpaceX. Okay, so that's other news. Alright, so pretty much it's talking about brain computers. I don't know if they're going to eventually try and get, either chip implants, or if they're just going to develop helmets and tech to, do this telepathic, talking between the soldiers. Who knows what else they're messing with. This is just what's come out in the articles. Who knows what else they're experimenting with. But this is just a sneak peek into what the military is up to with their soldiers. So, what do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit like and subscribe for more news. And see you guys next time. God bless.